How's it going, y'all? Mike, Jeff, Nick, Death Cube, Chad Printing. Welcome to the stream, man. I've never seen your name before. Welcome. Glad you found us. Captain, how's it going? So, it's been a minute. I'm glad some of y'all didn't forget who I was. Apparently, Mike did. Richard, how's it going? Next, not too bad. I coughed earlier this morning, and well, this afternoon, pretty hard, and that hurt. Penguin Makers, welcome, man. How's it going? Yeah, something popped when I coughed, and now it's hurting again, but still not too bad. Clown Hammer, what's up? Yeah, I didn't even think about sneezes. Goodness gracious, I'm not looking forward to that. Martin, what's up? Collie, good to see you guys, man. I missed y'all. Thank you to everybody that's been keeping in touch on Discord. It's meant a lot. It's yeah, it's meant a lot. It's helped significantly, more than you probably would imagine, unless you've been in a situation like this, and then you probably know. So we're not going to do a whole lot. I know David's got a stream here in like an hour, I think, if I remember correctly. So we'll like cut it when he starts streaming, and we'll raid over to him. But I bet you it would, Nick. The amount of effort it took them to get meds to actually do anything was a lot. I won't go into too much detail on that, but nice. I need a belt printer. Well, I am unwilling to spend very much money on one. And by unwilling to spend very much money on one means I'm unwilling to spend money on one. Raj, what's up? I did spill stuff on my shirt earlier, as a matter of fact. Is there anything on it? I think I'm okay. I've been trying to print one part on the Trident over there all day, but because it's so freaking cold out here, it keeps airing out for heater not heating at expected rate for the bed. JPP, what's up? Yeah, we're up and about. We made a trip yesterday. For those that may have missed it, this has landed. The flyer has landed. So shout out to Jason over at LDO and Chris up at KB3D. LDO sponsored the kit, and I went up to KB3D and picked it up. So we got this coming. I know I'm going to be the last one building one. That's okay. It was one of those things that in discussions with Jason when everybody was getting these kits, I was like, hey, look, you know, I don't know with surgery and when you're planning on sending them, it might end up getting split between like two sides of the surgery, and I don't know what recovery looks like. And it was just like, all right, cool, let's wait till after and see how things go then, and we'll make a decision then. But I went up, picked it up yesterday. I just got to get the filaments for it. Like I said, I may be the last one building one, but I promise you, mine's going to be the nicest looking one. Captain, what I mean is like the last of the ones that, you know, LDO sponsored the builds on is what I mean. No, he didn't. We went and looked around the Porsche shop quite a bit. Because my son's a mechanic, and that's what he wants to do, is he wants to work on Porsches. So he's got an option now. If that's what he wants to do, he's got an option. Let's just say that. DZ01 for a reasonable price. I'm not sure what that is. No, not yellow and pink. I sent out a request to see if they wanted to sponsor the filament for it, but even if they don't, I'm still going to buy it. It's just expensive filament. I'm gonna have to check that. Doesn't look like I've heard back, but what we're going to do, well, I'll just show you. How about that? We'll take a look at what filaments we're going to use on this. So, no, I'm not giving you any information, Microsoft. You just go ahead and try it off. Move that out of the way. All right, so if we go over here, we are going to do this in which is blue. ABS. This pixie dust is really cool. That's a really cool pink. I'm going to use it on something at some point. And green apple elixir as the secondary. So here's green apple elixir. Bright green with a blue shimmer. Truly magical. And then, does this one have a second picture? It doesn't have a second picture. It doesn't have a second picture. I wonder if it has a second picture if you go to the PLA. Ooh, that's pretty. This Witchcraft PLA is really pretty too. There we go. Deep blue color with added shimmer shine, iridescent purple tint. So that's what we're doing for this. LTX, what's up? Killer Princess using Cookie CAD? I see. I haven't looked. I haven't followed anybody's thing. He's using the he's using those colors on his. DZ01. What is this? Holy shit balls. That's an expensive motherboard. I hope that's not right. Is that right? There's no way that's right. Who's gonna pay? Okay. So I've got a motherboard that I'm looking at that we're gonna replace the Trident's motherboard with. The Trident's going to be getting closed loop steppers and shit. That's like in this price range, but this doesn't seem right. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, Ouroboros is what I'm putting in the Trident. It doesn't really say what's on there, but yeah, I haven't even looked in this. All right, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I haven't looked in this box yet. Do we just leave it that way and put it aside till we're ready to start? You guys have looked at all this stuff. So yeah, you guys have looked at the Delta Flyer stuff. We don't need to crack that open. Take a look at some stuff for this. You guys have already seen it. So let's see. In an effort to try to clear out some of this crap, we need to put these on. Let's put these fans on this thing. No, teaser, you guys have, I'm sure you guys have all been watching the Delta Flyer content from everybody else. So it'd be kind of redundant to sit here and waste you guys' time looking at stuff that you guys have seen on Nero, Modbot, Steve, and Keela stream stuff. All right, let's take a look. We got some big ass fans. These are for the auxiliary cooling. They're GDS Time 120 millimeter by 32 millimeter fans. How's these go together? It's got to go up this way, right? Yeah, it's got to. All right, let's turn on some power to the heat set. I don't know if that's accurate or not. It doesn't have any information, but if it's a closed loop board, then it's possible. Ouroboros is that much, but it's only 2 drivers. Brad, how's it going, man? I need a new vape. That just fried itself. One second. Well, that was fun. Thing's barely been hitting, and then all of a sudden it starts. It's all shorted out. Yay, fun. I had money for that. All right, anyway. I'm all updated. Oh yeah, the send button's different now. All right. Get some heat sets out. You gotta like bend over, you gotta bend over your whole body. This is fun. I know some of you guys out there have I've had this surgery or a version of it and whatnot. And I feel for you. And my sympathies. Holy shit, is this terrible. First couple days were the worst. That's normal, you know. It takes 3 days for your body to kind of adjust to a new normal. Now I'm in the process of trying to slowly back off of all the extra meds they put me on before that becomes a problem. Oh, Trident's over there doing something. My daughter walks in the door asking me to 3D print or something today. A 6-year-old. She wants like one of those clicky fidget things that says 6'7". David, how's it going, man? You stream at 7, right? You stream in an hour? I think I'm gonna just raid over to you when you start. Nerve blockers, yeah, I'm on nerve blockers. I'll be on those for the rest of my life because of other issues in my spine. So they're not going anywhere. I'll be on lots of heavy medication for the rest of my life for the issues in my back, but I try to stay and take as little as possible, so I just basically backing down the levels to where I used to be. So I'm just trimming off this the extra on here where it pushes the plastic out. But yeah, surgery has helped a lot already. I have feeling back in my hands. I don't know that's 100%. My pointer finger's still more numb than the rest of my hand, but that was what went first. My legs are still numb because the nerves to them are pinched off at the base of my spine, but I've got sensation for the rest of my body and like kind of like my hips a little bit. So it's helped tremendously with being able to walk and being able to go up and down stairs without watching my feet, which yay, because I can't look down at my feet. Oh, yeah, that's no fun. Dude, that is good news. Yeah, regardless of how well my neck does or not, I'm excited for you, man. It's always nice to make a recovery back from something, or get back something you've lost like that. All right, let's see. Build's right where we left off during the marathon stream. I hadn't been able to do anything with it. So right now we're going to put these auxiliary fans on. Just some light stuff, futzing about around a little bit. Maybe get rid of one of these boxes so I have less stuff sitting around. I have to move every time I want to get into the freezer. So now the light comes on there. The LED on the tool head on the Trident is not doing well, so reprinting a regular NeoPixel carrier because one of the LEDs on the barf light and the tool head on that is going out. So we're just going to replace that. Yeah, Raj, how are you making out with that, man? All right, looks like we need the thinnest one on these. So I took and modified these to fit over top of the panel. So these will actually serve to help hold down the whatchamacallit. All right, so that goes like this. Need some hammerheads. This is not good. I am out of hammerhead nuts. Not sure what that is there, penguin makers. I'm going to be having turkey bacon wraps for dinner. All right. There we go, and that holds down the your panel there, LTX, man. Yeah, I feel you, man. Sure. Is that better? All right. Now this is going to go in there. All right. size are these screws? M4s maybe? Look at the 5s. All right, new plan. Definitely threaded for an M5. But M5 would stick out of that, so we're not even going to put screws in there. Poity, how's it going, man? Yeah, those feet do fit just right. Vince, how's it going? What do you mean, John? Get a bottom plate? I'm a little confused. You mean on the underside of the printer? All right, so this will kind of come around here and get over there at some point. Or I'll pull it out, drill a hole, and drop it through to the bottom. I might do that. But for today, you know, I keep half wanting to use these metal grills on them, but all right, there's something I can put in the trash. Yay. Nice. That's pretty cool. Does anybody know if there's like something, there's like two heat set holes back here. Is there like something to mount that to or something? They seem to be on the back of a lot of them, and none of them have a mounting thing, David. So it might have been a remnant from wherever they modded these from. So for those that are here but did not see the other videos, I had spinal surgery on Friday. They removed the disc between C4 and C5 and removed the disc between C5 and C6 and replaced it with a spacer. Got material in it to like promote bone growth through it and around it, which will cause the C4, C5, and C6 vertebrae to all fuse as one. The spacers they put in there were 8mm spacers. I guess normally it's like a 4mm, maybe a 5mm spacer that they put in there. Surgeon was surprised I was still alive with the amount of pressure that was being put on my spinal cord from the discs, from one of the discs. So I guess I got pretty lucky. Also, plan on this Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for another episode of the Makers Making Podcast. David, I hope you're able to make it, man. Brad, Clownhammer, I think I extended an invite to you as well. So, unfortunately, this past Friday I was in the ER, so was not able to do the episode on Friday. But I definitely plan to do the episode this coming Friday. It is going to be better than it was last time. We're not going to have annoying Eve Mucks or whatever ads up in the corner. Not sure what you have planned for Friday yet. You got planned to be on the podcast on Friday, sir. That's what you got planned. Brad. Have fun, man. Drink responsibly. I don't know. Let's turn this off. with drivers annoyingly just slightly too long. Yeah. That's about it. I get to argue with one insurance company, try to get my money. So there's that. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice to go all through this and get some money out of the situation versus, you know, it just costing you money? All right, we're gonna go get something else here because that's not working. Hands getting sore. Dude, that's awesome. All right, now let's see if I can find 4 more hammerhead T-nuts. And I got 2 in here. Need to sort these screws. Then put your heater in. What? Yeah. I was worried there for a minute for mine. It didn't want to seem to connect. Well, I turned everything off. I had to get back there to resync the mics to the receiver unit. That was fun. All right. No, what's the panda breath? Turn on that air compressor for a second. Got an idea? See if I can blow this thing out. Nope, did not fix the problem. That's disappointing. All right. Filter plus heater for bamboo with an open source mod. Oh, interesting. Fire up the K3. That's been down for a little while, hasn't it? All right. Let's see.
Everything that brought me alive. But we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi.
Notice that some of the bamboo models have disappeared from their website. Also, I saw a mod for this where you can have a drag chain for your bed wire. Current temp 52 degrees. That was behind the monitor and stuff right next to the Mac Mini, so it's got a little bit of heat to it from that. That thermometer says 49. This one says 48. I can tell you that 52 is not a comfortable temperature for me. Yeah, I think Brad has the heater situation sorted. All right, now we've got some auxiliary fan. Let's see. Take this off of here. And this. So there, I'll put my temperature thing back over here. Jay Waller, welcome. My printers don't like it either. Trident's been airing out for heater not heating at expected rate. Well, I'm trying to get this whatchamacallit printed. One freaking part. Yeah, we're gonna be calling it here in a couple minutes because we're gonna go right over to David's stream. It's just a short little over an hour, 15 minutes by the time we're all said and done or so. Honestly, if I wasn't waiting to raid it over to David, I would have called it already because I'm pretty sure. I need to set that up to raid over to him anyway. Let me do that. That's taken care of. Can't hear anything. It's just... Yeah, I think the color looks awesome. It looks even better under black light. I'm stoked at how well that came out. Well, that ain't gonna work. All right then. Let's see. This is not making a whole lot of sense. Okay. All right, so I need another one of these things. Fat ones. I don't know. Bearded Printer, how's it going, man? Missed something? What did I miss? Brad, thank you for the $4.99. Appreciate it. All right, David. See you in a few minutes, bud. All right, these are too long. I need some 10s. Morning, Phil. One. Two. So now that under the bed heater blower thing is in place, there you go, you can see it now. Gonna blow air up on the bottom of that bed, help heat up the chamber, I guess. So with that said, guys, we're gonna raid over to David here in a second. I just wanted to take a minute to thank everybody for being here, and appreciate everybody's support. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, if you're not and you would like to help support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. It goes a long way. Towards everything we do here. No, I didn't do anything special. Later down Undermaker. So yeah, we're back. We'll be back out here doing something tomorrow. Get around to the electronics bay, I guess. Start on that. Have a great evening, and we'll go raid in on David. So let's go ahead and stay right where you are, and YouTube will put you where you need to be. Appreciate y'all.